You keep thinking it's a boundary issue, that you just need to say no more, be more assertive, hold your line. But what if it's not the line that's unclear? What if it's you? Because here's what nobody tells high achievers who keep bending until they break: don't have boundary problems. You have identity leakage. When you're porous at the level of self, unsure of what you value, what you honor, what you're done pretending, everything feels like a threat. So you bend, you absorb, you say yes when your soul screams, maybe. And then you wonder, why do I feel like a stranger in my own life? Welcome to Daily Power Boost, Ignite Your Potential, the podcast where your transformation begins. I'm Sean Michael, and each day I'll bring you quick, impactful insights and action steps to fuel your personal and professional growth. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a leader, or someone ready to break limits and ignite greatness, this is your daily power boost to crush obstacles, stay focused, and awaken the extraordinary potential within you. Because remember, greatness begins within. Let's go. I'm talking to the part of you that's tired of being tired. The part that knows there's a version of you who doesn't have to choose between being kind and being whole. Because boundaries aren't something you put up, they're something you become. I used to think I had to protect my time or my energy or my peace. But when I realized that protecting my identity, my self-trust, my non-negotiables, my sacred yes and no, that was the key. No more over-explaining, no more guilt tipping myself into obligation. I stopped editing myself to stay liked, started aligning myself to stay whole. When you're rooted in who you are, boundaries become breath, natural, necessary, non-negotiable. So here's 3 truths to help you reclaim that today. Number 1, boundaries don't protect you. Clarity does. You can rehearse the perfect no, block off calendar time, practice scripts in the mirror. But if your internal voice still whispers, I owe them, or I'll be abandoned, the boundary won't hold. Real boundaries flow from unshakable clarity about who you are. Not defense, definition. 2, leaky identity attracts chaos. When you haven't decided who you are at your core, everything feels like a demand. You overgive, overexplain, overcompensate. But most boundary struggles aren't about others. They're about the places where you outsource your worth to reactions, roles, and relationships. Leakage is what happens when you forget you're already enough. Third, self-loyalty speaks louder than saying no. Real boundaries aren't fences, they're roots. Built in the daily, quiet choices to stay loyal to your energy, your rhythm, your truth. Because when your nervous system trusts you to hold yourself, you stop needing others to back off in order to feel safe. Take a breath. Feel your outline. Remember, you're not broken, you're becoming. You don't need a better script. You need deeper self-honesty. Did this hit home? If it did, stop performing and start aligning. Start by booking an inner potential discovery call and meet the you who's no longer waiting. Or join the Real Mastery Hub, where energetic clarity becomes your default setting. Next episode, authenticity isn't honesty, it's nervous system safety. Because realness only lands when your body believes it's safe to be seen. Until then, lead true, align deep, grow from identity, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for tuning in to Daily Power Boost. Ignite your potential. Remember, transformation starts with action. So take today's insight, make it your own, and awaken your inner potential. Because remember, greatness begins within. Catch you tomorrow for your next Power Boost.